It's extraordinary to me that once again we're on the floor of the House of Representatives, not debating legislation that Republicans bring forward, Mr. Speaker, that is designed to lower the high cost of living in the United States of America, a promise that Republicans repeatedly made last year to the American people and now have repeatedly broken. Throughout this Congress, not a single bill has been brought to the House floor by my Republican colleagues that addresses the high cost of living in the United States of America. Not a single bill. House Republicans and President Trump promised that costs were going to go down in the United States of America. In fact, they said costs were going to go down on day one. But we know that costs haven't gone down in this great country, Mr. Speaker. Costs have gone up. And America is too expensive. Housing costs are too high. Grocery costs are too high. Utility costs are too high. Child care costs are too high. Insurance costs are too high. America is too expensive. And Republicans have decided that in the face of this affordability crisis in the United States of America, that they are going to undermine America's ability to protect our national security through the exercise of soft power and addressing in a bipartisan way the HIV and AIDS epidemic, a program that was first put into place by President George W. Bush and has saved the lives of millions of people across the world and, of course, people here at home by fighting against this epidemic. America is made safer when we are able to invest in diplomacy and development and democracy across the world, particularly in the face of aggressive efforts by China and Russia and other malignant actors to move the world in a different place. So this reckless Republican rescissions package will undermine America's national security, undermine public health here in this country and across the world. And it actually represents an attack on children. This is extraordinary to me. We're on the floor of the House of Representatives, not debating legislation that is designed to make this country and our economy more affordable, but actually debating legislation that targets Elmo and Big Bird and Daniel Tiger and Sesame Street. That's what we're doing by going after public broadcasting in the United States of America. Sesame Street has a letter of the day. I believe the letter of the day today is C. How appropriate. Because this Republican bill is cruel and it cuts children's programming all across the country. How can this be? That your priority right now as Republicans do nothing on the economy, nothing to make life more affordable, nothing to address the high cost of living. Instead, Republicans are attacking Elmo and Sesame Street and Big Bird and Daniel Tiger. Your priorities are all wrong. And this is on top of a GOP tax scam, Mr. Speaker, where Republicans are trying to visit on the American people the largest cuts to health care in American history, targeting Medicaid, Medicare, the Affordable Care Act, the Children's Health Insurance Program, and women's health by trying to defund Planned Parenthood. That's what Republicans in this Congress are trying to do through the GOP tax scam, this disgusting abomination, the one big ugly bill. And you're going after school lunch programs for children, supplemental nutritional assistance for children, and now children's programming. Doesn't suggest to me that my colleagues on the other side of the aisle are actually trying to strengthen families. This legislation would weaken families, weaken our ability to lead throughout the free world, and weaken public health and safety for everyday Americans and people all across this country. And so, Mr. Speaker, I urge a no vote. And also, I'm hopeful that my colleagues at some point on the other side of the aisle will actually decide to focus on the issues that matter. To lift children up, not target them. To lift families up, not target them. To lift older Americans up, not target them. To lift veterans up, not target them. To lift health care for everyday Americans up and not target them. That's what House Democrats will continue to do on behalf of the American people. It's high time that our Republican colleagues join us. Vote no against this reckless Republican rescissions package